morning, church family. We want to welcome you to our services today, and we have just a few announcements for you this morning. First of all, there are 2 mission trips just around the corner in June. Next week, we will be praying for both of these trips before they leave. We have a group heading to Alaska to host a kids camp again, and our youth group does a trip each year, and they're taking a team to North Carolina to help out with Hurricane Helene rebuild. Our youth have had a missions board out with envelopes to help give towards the trip, and today is the last Sunday for it. It's just a simple way to take an envelope and give the amount posted on the envelope to go towards the trip. Short-term missions are often a time of a lot of growth, especially for teens, while working in a different environment and being a blessing to those who they are working for. They are a little under 50% funded, so any donations above and beyond would be appreciated. Information about the trip is also located on the tables to be in prayer for it. Also today, the Warner family from our church have a video that they would like to share, and it explains about the work that God has been leading them to do with a missions trip to Africa.
Hey church family, we're Brandon and Mackenzie Warner, and we're excited to share something that's been on our hearts for a long time.
This summer, on July 8th, our family will be flying to the Gambia, a small country on the west coast of Africa, where we'll be staying until November 4th.
While we're there, we're launching a new ministry called Walking Worthy International. Our mission is simple: to build the church one child at a time. We believe God has called us to plant seeds of the gospel, especially in young hearts, and let Him bring the growth.
We'll be staying in a rural area near a village called Mamuda. We're currently paying for a local believer to build his house in exchange for land where we hope to build a ministry center and house. We'll be doing children's ministry, outreach, and meeting practical needs like food, education, and healthcare, all while sharing the love of Jesus in word and action.
Right now, we're preparing for this vision trip to learn, to listen, and to lay the groundwork for long-term impact. God has already opened amazing doors from housing to transportation, and we're stepping out in faith, trusting Him to keep paving the way.
We're also praying about forming short-term mission teams. In fact, we're hoping to bring a team from the U.S. out to the Gambia in October to help with kids' ministry and community projects. We would love for you to consider this.
We'd love for you to be a part of this journey through prayer, financial support, or maybe even by joining us on a future trip. We can't do this without our church family behind us.
Thank you for being a part of our story and what God is doing. We're so grateful for your love, support, and prayers. We'll keep you updated every step of the way.
Let's build the kingdom one child at a time. If you have any questions, please reach out to us. We'd love to talk.
Next week, June 1st, if you come to church for the 10:30 service or Sunday school, you won't find anyone because we are having church at the river. There's a riverfront property in Port Trevorton owned by a family from the church that we will be having an outdoor worship and baptism service. The property is just off of Route 11 and 15, about 3 miles north of the Route 104 intersection. Directions and the address will be in the bulletin or the church website. The service will begin at 10:30, and it'll include worship, a message, and a time of prayer for our missions teams. Immediately following the worship will be baptisms and a fellowship meal for lunch. For lunch, there'll be hot dogs, baked beans, mac and cheese, and chips. That will be provided, as well as place settings. Everyone is welcome to bring a dessert or drink to share, and gluten-free options would be appreciated. Again, this is next week, June 1st, for our 10:30 service. There will be no Sunday school that day, but first service will still take place in the church sanctuary as usual. For more information, be sure to grab a bulletin. We have a few kids-related announcements for you. Starting in June, we will be pausing our programming for kindergarten through fourth grade for Children's Church. The pre-K and nursery classes during second service will still continue, but the kindergarten through fourth grade will be paused for the month of June. And kids, if you're doing the Pray Through May or the Memorize Through May challenge, you have one more week to get that done. Sun Area Work and Witness is scheduling an additional day in June in order to work at some of the landscaping and yard work projects that have come through. This is a separate sign-up from the main week that is scheduled in July. For anyone willing or interested to help out, you can find information about that by scanning the code at the Welcome Centers or by going to the Sun Area Work and Witness website. And that's all we have for you this morning. Thank you for joining us, and now let's get ready to worship.